Hey, how are all of you doing today? And I am back with a TV show review. And for me, I'm really shocked I have not spoken about this show. I've spoken about my previous channel before, but I don't think I've ever done a review on it. That's because I think back then I never really, thought about doing reviews and whatnot. And I should have, but this is the channel for it, to be honest. And I don't know if I spoke about it on TikTok. If I have, then I'll talk about it again anyway. For me, this is the most addictive show I've ever seen in my life. It's a fun show. It's probably the best show I've ever seen on TV. And, I would recommend anyone to watch this show. I'm saying it straight away. And that show is called Impractical Jokers. Now, I love this show. I started watching this show in my first year of college. I think it was 2014. When I first started watching it, I was like, this is the show for me already. And I know there's obviously people out there that's probably heard of Impractical Jokers. There's some people that still haven't heard of them. And they've been going on for quite a long time, since 2011. So I was 3 years late. But when I first watched it, I was like, this looks fun. I mean, this is the American version. There is a British version, which is dull. It's just like comedians in the British version. Didn't go on for very long. When that was 6 episodes or slightly more. Didn't go on for long. It was drab. This one here, this American version, is these four people got chemistry. They got different personalities. They're more humorous, and basically the reason why this show is unique for a few reasons, right? It's not it, this It's a hidden camera show, and you would think it's one of those type where they prank the public. It's actually not. For those of you that don't know, this show they do something different. Where this is the cleverest thing I've ever seen in any TV show. Basically, there's four people: Joe, Sal, Mer, and Q, and they all compete to. It's basically to embarrass each other, to say stuff that you wouldn't really say, or to make to show them. It's just. And basically, if they fail to do these things, they get punished at the end. The person with the most, or persons with the most thumbs down, gets the forfeit. So it's kind of like truth or dare, but in like a hidden camera show type way, where they forfeit and they have to do things that they wouldn't really feel like doing. And let me tell you, it's a smart thing to do. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do this, obviously, but it's a really great show. And basically, I usually watch it because Joe and Sal are probably my favorite out of the four Jokers. Joe is fearless. The stuff he says and the way he says it, it makes me laugh too. It's like it's hilarious. And Sal, something's funny when Sal falls down laughing. You know, I love the presentation pranks because the Jokers don't know what's coming. They don't know when they hit the next side. It's like boom. They don't know. They hit them. Like, oh my god! Wait a minute. Is that my house? Or is that my Wi-Fi? What's going on here? And it's actually really funny. They don't know what to expect. They did funny name calling. They took over like different types of classes. It's a variety of things that they do, and it's the best show. I love how they invented it. I don't think anyone else would have thought of it this way. And obviously, there's been a time I think all four Jokers got punished and they had to you know, do different hairstyles, like weird, wacky hairstyles. There's the times where like Sal has a fear of cats, and his punishment was he had to go in a cage full of cats. And and there's another one where Mayor's afraid of like heights or skydiving. They actually made him do a skydive like outdoor. And Joe is no Q has a phobia of tarantulas. They did a punishment him where they had to put tarantulas on him. And boy, people think it's cringy. It's actually a really fun show. It's different compared to our hidden camera shows are where only the public are getting pranked. But here, the jokers are kind of getting pranked because they don't expect the things coming to them. Like if one of the three jokers says something to a joker that is trying to do say stuff to public, do stuff. It's like they don't expect it. It's a funny show. It is a better version of Truth or Dare. And there's I could go on and on about this show. I've watched it for years now. I did go off it. There was times where I missed new seasons of it because I just didn't know when it was coming on again. But it was coming on Comedy Central. It was popular there. I think True TV as well. It was shown. I don't know. I think True TV is probably a channel, but I haven't seen it on TV so far. And I'm pretty sure it is a channel. So they show it on there mostly. It's all over YouTube. It's a really fun, entertaining show. The stuff that they do, and I did start watching it after Joe left. I think when they gradually got, you know, when they gradually made more seasons, it started getting a bit more repetitive and dull. We decided to run out of ideas. They bring in like a celebrity guest or someone like that to replace Joe. I don't think that's a good idea. I think they should have kept a full replacement for him to make it more easier. Like Joey Fatone, he came in it the odd season or two, the odd episode or two here and there. He's one of Q's friends, and I know I've seen Joey Fatone somewhere. I think he's an actor, but he's very very familiar. I know I did. I know I've seen him somewhere, but boy, if I have to give the show a rating, it would have to be a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite show that I've ever seen. There's no show that can top it up there like that. It's the best. Like, it's so new, it's unique, it's different. And I can't find any show that's better than that. And yeah, it's died down now. I don't know if anyone's kept up with it so far, but I've been a fan of it. I went to visit them. I saw them live at the O2 in North Greenwich, for like in October 2019. I think it was the 19th of October 2019. It was a late birthday present from mum, and her ex-husband and whatnot. But that's just besides the point right there. But it was great to see them live. I did take 2 or 3 pictures on Instagram. My Instagram is, I do link it in my description, so take a look there. It's very blurry, so you can't see their faces, but I did it to show that I was there, to show that I did go to see them live. I'm a huge fan of them. I got an Impractical Jokers shirt, there was their names on it. I'm not really sure where that is, but yeah, I'm not sure what else I have, but it's a wonderful show. I can't think of anything bad to say about apart from Joe leaving. I think he had to leave anyway. He's got 2 kids. He's got a few dogs, so he makes a show. The British version, it's very silly. It's not the same. It doesn't have the same feel as the American version, and yeah, you could say I saw actions continue watching, but it's gotten a bit too, a bit dull right now. They run out of ideas. They lacked it. But boy, there's so much to go on about this. I mean, I've gone about the history, but that'd be a bit too boring for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment below, share with everyone you know, subscribe and hit the bell notification below. And I shall see you in my next video.